Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball Class on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel, we, small little business, would absolutely appreciate it. So if you can pause the video, hit the subscribe button. If you're super excited, hit the bell icon and you'll get a notification every couple weeks when we post a new video. Today is for my beginner intermediate, but even if you're advanced, sometimes it's great to go back to these exercises and really focus in on what the muscles are doing and really pay attention to how it feels. As always, you can up the intensity by picking a heavier weight. So there is always that option as well. Today I have threes. If you are brand new beginner to the ball, absolutely, we don't even need weights. We're going to be using the wall today. Our ball, again, I have my 3 pounds, and you can absolutely have a mat if it makes your feet feel like it's stickier. If you are using a mat, please be sure to all be on one surface at any given time. So ball and the mat and your feet are all together as a unit. So, enough of me talking. I've got my trusty little stopwatch, 1 minute per exercise, 6 exercises. I'm going to work through it one time with you, intermediate, advanced. You can go through it 2 or 3 times as well. That's how we're going to modify what level or what we feel like doing today. So grab your weights, let's get started. Up at the wall for squats. I'm using weights. You absolutely do not have to. We're here for 1 minute. So with your squat, you're going to place the ball at the wall. You're going to move your mic pack, if you have one, and we're going to put the ball in the small part of our back. And then I'm going to do a little spot check. I'm going to look at my feet, and I'm going to make sure my toes are pointed straight forward. I'm going to grab each weight in one hand, chest out, eyes up, shoulders back, and then I squat. Weights in my heels. In this bottom position, we're going to do another little spot check. You want your knees in line with your heels. Whatever range you are at, knees in line with heels, shoulders in line with hips, push through heels, straight back up. All right, arms are relaxed by our side. A lot of things to think of here on the squat. In that, we're going straight down. Sometimes the tendency is to follow the ball. I want our hips to go straight down, knees pointed straight forward, knees in line with heels, toes pointed straight forward, and our knees are not moving in and out here. You want your knees to stay nice and still. Be very mindful of the ball rolling straight up our spine and straight down our spine. Lower you sit, harder this is. Higher up you sit, you're still working your legs, you are still getting lots of benefits. Just, I want you to make sure that your knees feel safe. So you modify your range of motion depending on what your knees would like you to do. Last one, and rest. Perfect. Next, push-ups at the wall. So we can put our weights just off to the side for a second. I'm going to start here. I'll show you next level in just a second. Hands are going to go onto the ball. If this bugs your wrists, turn your hands out just slightly. Feet closer together makes this harder. Feet further apart makes this easier. Tummy nice and tight, strong through back, shoulders away from ears. Inhale in, exhale out. We're here for a minute. All right, here. You're going to fight to keep that ball nice and still, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how challenging these are. All right, keep breathing for me. Please be aware of your hips. I do not want those hips dropping in. You should feel no pressure in your low back. Hips are strong, back protected. If you're like, I can handle more, you're gonna bring that ball down at the floor and the wall. Don't worry, my timer is still going. Feet nice and wide, hands turned out. Inhale, exhale. Tummy nice and tight. We have 15 seconds left here. And if you've done 3 and you're like, okay, that's it for me, bring the ball back up to the wall. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Okay, lunges are next. Again, I'm grabbing my weight entirely optional. Let's go right foot forward, left foot back. Now, I don't care how far back that back foot is, but I do want your back heel off of the ground. We do that spot check again. Exact same thing as our squat. Toes pointed straight forward, shoulders in line with hip, front knee in line with front heel. Arms by our side, chest out, shoulders back, eyes up, down and up we go. Down and up. Okay. Shoulders, hips, nice straight line, which means I'm going straight down. I'm not rolling forward, I'm not rolling back. I'm fighting to keep the weight in the heel of this front leg. My chest is out, my eyes are up. My grip on my weights, nice and relaxed. They're just hanging out. The lower I go, harder this is. And I am really watching that front knee stays in line with my toes. I don't want that knee collapsing in and out. We don't want that leg dancing. Don't forget to breathe as well. Inhales and exhales. Good control down, good control up. Maybe that's it for that range of motion, and we decrease our range of motion, but we keep going, right? We try to keep moving through the whole minute. Last one, and rest. Okay, next one, sit up. We're gonna place our feet at the wall, and I'm going to grab one weight for this. You can grab two, you can grab one, you absolutely don't even need any. We're gonna walk our feet into the wall. Sometimes I find that makes people feel a little bit more comfortable. If you feel like the ball's going to slip, you can put the ball at the wall instead. Feet nice and wide. Ball is going to be in the small part of our back. Our weight is resting on our chest. We're going to inhale as we open up over the ball, extend open, exhale, ball stays still. Here we go. So on this range of motion, we want to use the ball to our advantage. We want to try to open up past neutral. I will give you a suggestion in half a second if you feel dizzy. So ideally, we're opening up with control over the ball. We exhale with control to pull ourselves back up, really focused on this ball not moving at all. We're getting all those tiny little muscles, those tiny little stabilizers firing. If you feel dizzy, you're going to open up, keep eyes forward until we start losing contact with whatever we're staring at. Exhale up. So we decrease our range of motion a little bit, that's all. 10 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Exhales help us pull that belly button in towards our spine. It helps us protect our back, and it forces our abs to fire. Tiny little bit more. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Slow walk out. We're back up at the wall for lunges on the left leg. I'm going to grab my weights. If you're on round 2 or 3 and you feel like weights are no longer a piece of the puzzle, push them off to the side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Back heel is off the ground. I do not care how far back that leg is, but I would like the heel off the ground. Shoulders in line with hips, knee in line with heel, toe pointed straight forward, ball in the small part of our back, down and up we go. Okay. Especially on the first couple, you can pause and do that spot check. Shoulder, hips, good line. Knee, heel, good line. Toes forward, chest out, eyes up. Push through my heel, back up I come. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes when we're so focused on what we're doing, we hold our breath. Nice good inhales and nice good exhales for me. Grip on our weights nice and relaxed. Also, sometimes tendency is to squeeze our weights really tight. We think it helps. I don't think it does. But you do you. Okay, keep breathing for me. Weights in our heel. Our knee is pointed straight forward. My shoulders and hips are in a straight line, right? My back knee is dropping down towards the floor. Maybe I increase the range of motion for the last 10 seconds, and I try to sneak a little bit further with really good form and no pain. Inhales and exhales. And rest. Okay. Last one, we have a cardio interval. Weights go down, ball stays at the wall. We are going to place our elbows on the ball so we're in an upright plank position. Pushing the ball into the wall, we are going to bring one knee in towards our chest and then the other. Standing mountain climbers. Push the ball into the wall, one knee in and then the other. Ready, steady, go. Okay, on cardio. Objective, get our heart rate up. So if that looks like we have to slow down the pace, but you still feel your heart rate getting up, that's great. If that means you can pick up the pace nice and quick, we pick up the pace nice and quick. Don't forget to breathe. We're fighting to keep that ball nice and still. So our core is firing, our shoulders are firing, our heart rate's getting up. Maybe we add a little hop for the last couple seconds here. 15 seconds. If none of this feels good to you, march around your house, up and down the stairs, little baby skips. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Ooh, my shoulders are sore. Okay, amazing job. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. That's entirely up to you. Weights, entirely up to you. I think you did amazing. If you know someone that would also be amazing at this exercise program, share it. Share it with your friends. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you next time.